I read somewhere that a really good testament to the kind of work you're doing is, rather than thinking about how well things are going when you're doing good, but how do you end up speaking to yourself and how do you think about yourself when things are really difficult. And that's been on my mind because things have been very difficult, and the all of the skills that we've practiced and the ways that we speak to ourselves and each other, the way that we work as a team, as a system, and the way that we back each other up didn't change. It hasn't changed. It's just held out through things being really difficult. And it's made so much of a difference to like the length of time. Instead of like floating out of my body, not being able to see properly or read properly because my vision is like so distorted from the depersonalization, and like not feeling anything in my body, skipping through minutes of time until it's the end of the day, like with just like racing thoughts from I don't even know how many different angles, like flashbacks whenever that's not happening. Like instead of all of that just being the default, that was just a particularly rough patch that lasted maybe a day, maybe two, amid this 2-week interval of really difficult culminations of things. With all of that, like it's just been so much that it's been difficult to sort of keep coming back to a baseline. But what was really, really amazing is it didn't feel like being completely swept away by things or completely like the rug was pulled from under me, but I didn't feel like I was just left floating. I felt like I was caught and held by every single other person in my system. And I just watched as things continued to get done. My co-host just speaking so reassuringly to me, like catching everything, like mad skill sets. Forget politics, you'd be good as a therapist. Quite some polarization in those pathways. I'm glad it's helped so much. It's so much. I feel like this is what, like when you read about people having experiences that were traumatic but not developing symptoms of trauma from them, I feel like this is the difference. Like the surrounding support network that they experience must be like this. It's just been so consistent. And then from like everyone else in our system picking stuff up and doing the... I was panicking about a presentation that we've got to do next week. It's cute that you put that in past tense. Don't you break the fourth wall at me? It absolutely has been making me freak out, and I thought it's impossible. It's not. Like, it got to a point, you know, the positive self-talk was ongoing and going, you know, we can do this, we got this, until it got to a point where I was like, oh, this is actually impossible. Then I showed it to our tutor today, and they were like, yeah, no, it's done. You just need to add like one more thing, so not even a whole slide. And I was like, yes, this is much more fleshed out than I remember, because other people in here have just added to it and done it. I cannot tell you how much I love my system. It's amazing how well we all work together, and like how hard we've worked to build it up to do that. It's just phenomenal. My arm's really hurting.